I was told the other day that atheism leads directly into nihilism. I don't think I was given a proper definition of nihilism. I think the definition that I was given was that there is no objective purpose in life. I don't think there was anything about personal purpose that was
Okay.
added to the definition. To which, if that's the case, I agree with. But do you guys agree with the definition that I was given about nihilism?
It's just a word game, right? The only reason why they want you to admit that you're a nihilist is because it has a negative connotation.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's a word game. I just
That there's no point, and everyone should just lay down and die, and just wait to die.
I shouldn't have played that game. When I joined that conversation, I shouldn't have played that game, but I did to diffuse the tension.
Yeah.
And I'm in some ways glad that I did, and in some ways kind of feel reprehensible because I shouldn't have entertained that, because it's not actually a question of does philosophical nihilism or modological nihilism, do these things necessarily follow from an atheistic worldview. What they're actually saying is atheists need to believe in nothing, and they need to believe that they hate everybody. And that's what the actual goal of the conversation is.
Mm-hmm.
And entertaining those conversations is just promoting dishonest interlocutors. And I'm not someone who enjoys doing those sorts of things. And that's why I closed my eyes and gathered the strength when you started that conversation, because it's just it's absolutely pathetic, those sorts of conversations. And we have so many better things to talk about than does atheism necessarily deductively lead to nihilism. But
Right. It's a babyish attempt to assassinate your even being present in a conversation. It's like how about you ask the person where they're coming from and how they feel about their purpose, versus approaching the conversation with why are you still breathing? Aren't you an atheist? I mean, it's just really
Why are you having
fucked
this
up.
conversation right now? You don't care.
Right. It's very fucking charged, very very fucking charged, and I've been known to take offense and vehemently respond. It's
Oh, I did. I totally did.
it's almost Christian. I don't know if you agree. Somebody approaching you and asserting that you're a nihilist. Do you put that in the same bucket as a racist remark?
I put it in the same bucket of things that I don't want to address because they're stupid, pointless, and useless. I wouldn't necessarily equate it with racism, because that's it's something that I think is a bit more nuanced than that. But I would just say, here's a bucket of things I want to talk about. It's pretty large, right? It's generally pretty large. The bucket of things I don't want to talk about are like this large, and somehow it fit in that tiny little bucket, and it just got thrown in there. Like, are atheists nihilists? Boom, in the bucket. It's just things I don't want to talk about, and I should burn the bucket because it's things that I don't want to talk about, and I shouldn't talk about, and I shouldn't entertain those sorts of things because they're not coming from honest interlocutors.
Right. And I do think a lot of the time that it is intellectual dishonesty. I think that they do it purposely. Well, see, now I'm getting into making my own claims, but it appears to be a lot of the time that I come across it that it is done on purpose, and that it's almost a red herring to get off of the topic of whatever it is that we're discussing.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. I'll be mean for you. Those people are pathetic.